Great opening drive so far. Now can they punch it in from first and goal? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. And now before the kickoff, a timeout is taken by the kicking team here. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Texas. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for its... Comes a handoff. He finds some space. They bring him down, but an explosive. This offense, big game.
A nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. And they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Back in motion now. To the air. It's Moore. Pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The sack sets up a second down and very long. On the run, it's Davison. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The Ducks come to the line to run the hurry-up. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the catch. It's Benson. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Gets made on the out route. Finds room at the 30. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, not shocked at all that they threw this football to this receiver, especially on fourth down. They needed a play He delivers, but instead of doing it downfield, he shows you what he can do after the catch to get it into the end zone.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Tailback with another carry. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Moore. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
An inside give now from the shotgun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. And Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
3rd down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Caught behind the line. It's Baxter. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back.
Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Boy, this is a big play by this offense. They go on the post route. It's a perfectly run route. It looks like the ball is going to be overthrown, but how about the receiver laying out to bring that one in for the big gain?
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught, completion. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's Manning. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The first one brought down after a nice run. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Had a sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle for showing some quickness for his size.
Now, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break...
And it's hauled in way downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Moore. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Ducks will crank up the tempo. And now the handoff. Physical run earns the first down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch. Get a little bit closer to the marker. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. QB to the tight end for a completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing them down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3? Looking to throw. It's Moore. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's how you close a half up, but what a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Gibson. He's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Baxter. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Manning. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Catch made inside the 10. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking for a receiver. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break.
Texas.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So not much to begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? Back to pass. It's Moore. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackled after the interception, but that would be the final play of this first half. Longhorns will kick it off to begin the second half.
Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. Looking to pass. It's Moore. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Going for his running back. Pop over the middle. It's Hill. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to throw again. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss.
The pass is intercepted. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense. It's a shotgun run call. Nowhere to run up the middle. The Ducks come to the line in a hurry up.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield. It's Moore. On the move now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. The throw complete to the running back underneath. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Finds his man. It's Moore. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Second down play coming up. Hits the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Dropping back. It's Manning. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offense. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Moves out of the pocket. He leaves the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him.
He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. That's a short return, but the pick Welcome, folks, to Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Dolphins here in Miami, Florida. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on this. Age here. Open play of the ground, quick throw to the left. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48. Dropping back, it's Ncaa. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid it would have been a sack.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. They're looking to set up a screen pass here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield and rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Looks right for a quick completion. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up with a first down and goal. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Looking to throw. It's Ncaa. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, Chris, let's give credit to this defense. Forced into the red zone, backs against the goal line, but they're fighting and breaking up what they can.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! They draw first blood in this national title game. Wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the first down. Fires it on the move. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Man, put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver. So it's the instincts, and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
Looking to pass. It's Ncaa. Short throw complete to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense comes up with the football.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place, just the right time.
Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Well, they flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Quick throw caught on the left side. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender. My goodness. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for a gap. It's Baxter. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Texas. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And the point after is right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounced back from that right away. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Running back grabs it on the screen.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
A completion makes it second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. In the clear at the 25. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. To throw, it's Manning. He finds the running back in the flat. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
It is intercepted. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Longhorns. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. A defensive touchdown, and suddenly this national championship game is dead even, Kurt.
Wow, great job by this defense of coming up with a turnover and then also being able to turn that into a touchdown. Now, all of a sudden, the momentum feels like it has shifted, and we have a national championship on the line here.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake on first down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Talk about taking the opportunity when it's there. Force the ball out and forget the scoop and score. Just fall on the thing and get yourself 6 points.
Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found a lane, and so this drive is going to begin with good field position. First play of this drive is set up at the 37. Dropping back, it's Manning. Looking for the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Snap motion from the offense. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. Handoff from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The offense will take their first time out of the half. The talk strategy here. The quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Catch made in space. Look out. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half, and they punch it in and build the lead before the break. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And he's got it. No problem. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Bringing pressure. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. The Buckeyes will kick it deep to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. To throw, it's Manning. It's a quick grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in a national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here, put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
It's reeled in. It's Moore. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield. The shotgun running play call. He's past the marker and still going. He can go. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. No huddle now for the offense.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Ncaa. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Buckeye!